Welcome to Travel Partner. I'm Sarah, and today we're exploring Tallinn, Estonia, to see how much magic we can experience in 3 days with just 140. Let's dive in. Why Tallinn for a budget challenge? It's beautiful, historic, and surprisingly affordable. With $140, I'll show you how to enjoy the city's best sights, eats, and experiences without overspending. I'll track every euro, from old town strolls to street food and local trams. Expect free tours, budget museums, and insider tips you can use for your own trip. Ready to see if you can really do Europe on a shoestring? Let's start the adventure. Let's see just how much of Tallinn we can experience for just 140 euros. Day 1 in Tallinn is all about immersing yourself in the enchanting charm of its old town, a place where every corner feels like a scene from a fairy tale. The city's medieval heart is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and as soon as you step onto those winding cobblestone streets, you're transported back centuries. The pastel-colored buildings, the ancient city walls, and the spires rising above the rooftops create a magical atmosphere that's impossible to resist. To kick off my adventure, I joined a free walking tour, a fantastic way to get your bearings and dive into Tallinn's fascinating history. The guides are passionate locals who share stories of medieval merchants, mysterious legends, and the city's transformation through the ages. For just a tip, you get a rich introduction to the city, and it's a great way to meet fellow travelers from around the world. The tour led us straight to Town Hall Square, the vibrant heart of Old Town. Here, pastel buildings line the square, lively cafes spill out onto the cobblestones, and the iconic Town Hall Tower stands tall, watching over it all. It's easy to imagine medieval markets bustling with traders and townsfolk centuries ago. I took a moment to sit at a cafe, sip a coffee, and simply watch the world go by, soaking in the timeless energy of the square. Next, I made my way up Tumpi Hill to the magnificent Alexander Nevsky Cathedral. Its onion domes and ornate interiors are breathtaking, and the best part, it's free to enter. Inside, the quiet hush and flickering candles offer a peaceful escape from the city's buzz. From the hill, you also get sweeping views over Tallinn's rooftops, making it a perfect spot to pause and reflect. By lunchtime, I was ready for a taste of Estonia. I ducked into a cozy local bakery and ordered a hot pirukas, a savory pastry filled with meat and spices, paired with a cup of rich local coffee. It was delicious, filling, and incredibly budget-friendly. These little bakeries are scattered throughout Old Town, and they're perfect for a quick, authentic meal that won't break the bank. The afternoon was all about wandering off the main paths. I discovered hidden courtyards bursting with flowers, stumbled upon vibrant street art tucked away in alleyways, and climbed up to free viewpoints that offered panoramic vistas of the city. Each turn revealed something new, whether it was a quirky shop, a centuries-old doorway, or a quiet square where locals gathered. What I loved most about Tallinn is that its best moments are often free. You don't need a plan. Just let yourself wander, get a little lost, and soak up the city's unique atmosphere. Whether you're people watching in a park or chatting with friendly locals, the magic of Tallinn is everywhere. By the end of the day, I'd seen many of Tallinn's major highlights and still spent just a fraction of my budget. It's amazing how much you can experience here without spending much at all, proof that adventure doesn't have to be expensive. With a sense of curiosity and an open mind, you can fill your day with memorable moments, new friends, and stories you'll want to share. Tallinn rewards those who explore with wonder and a willingness to try something new. Tomorrow, we'll dive even deeper into Tallinn's vibrant culture and lush green spaces, still sticking to our $140 challenge. Stay tuned for more discoveries. Day 2 in Tallinn was dedicated to soaking up the city's rich culture and enjoying some well-deserved relaxation, all while keeping my wallet happy. There's something magical about waking up in a new city, especially one as charming as Tallinn. The streets were just coming alive as I set out, and I could feel the promise of discovery in the air. My first stop was the Kumu Art Museum, Estonia's premier art destination. With discounted tickets available for students and young travelers, it's a fantastic way to see world-class art without breaking the bank. The museum's modern architecture is impressive, and inside, I wandered through galleries filled with both classic Estonian masterpieces and bold contemporary works. Each room told a different story, and I found myself lingering in front of paintings that captured the spirit of the country. Next, I made my way to the Estonian History Museum, housed in the historic Great Guild Hall. This spot is a must for anyone curious about Estonia's fascinating past. The interactive exhibits made history come alive, from medieval guild traditions to the country's journey to independence. I took advantage of a combo ticket deal, which made visiting multiple museums even more affordable. It's amazing how much you can learn about a place in just a few hours. After a morning filled with art and history, I craved some fresh air. Kadriorg Park was the perfect answer, a sprawling, beautifully landscaped green space that's completely free to enter. Locals and visitors alike come here to stroll, jog, or simply relax on the grass. I found a quiet spot under a tree, took a deep breath, and let the peaceful atmosphere wash over me. It's the kind of place where you can slow down and really appreciate the moment. Within the park, Kadriorg Palace stands as a stunning example of Baroque architecture. Even if you don't go inside, the palace grounds and the nearby Japanese garden are absolutely worth exploring. Both are free to wander, and the gardens are especially tranquil, with winding paths, ponds, and carefully manicured plants. It's easy to forget you're still in the city. For lunch, I kept things simple and budget-friendly. I stopped by a local supermarket and picked up a fresh sandwich, some fruit, and a drink, all for just a few euros. There's something special about enjoying a picnic in the park, surrounded by nature and the gentle buzz of people enjoying their day. It's proof that you don't need to spend a lot to have a memorable meal. Later in the afternoon, I treated myself to a cozy break at a local Tallinn cafe. I ordered a cup of rich Estonian coffee and a slice of traditional cake, finding a seat by the window. From there, I watched the world go by. Locals chatting, tourists exploring, and the city's rhythm unfolding outside. These little moments of pause are what make travel truly special. Taking time to slow down, whether it's journaling in a cafe or simply people watching in the park, helps you connect with a new place on a deeper level. And the best part? It hardly costs a thing. These simple pleasures are often the most rewarding. By the end of day 2, I'd experienced Tallinn's vibrant art scene, uncovered its layered history, and enjoyed the serenity of its parks, all while sticking to a tight budget. It's amazing how much you can see and do with just a little planning and an open mind. Tomorrow, I'll dive into Tallinn's bustling markets and search for hidden gems tucked away in its winding streets. There's so much more to discover, and I can't wait to see what surprises the city has in store. With careful choices and a bit of creativity, I'm determined to make every euro of my $140 budget count. Let's see how far it can take us. Day 3 was all about living like a local. I wanted to experience Tallinn beyond the usual tourist attractions, so I set out to discover the city's everyday rhythm and hidden corners. There's something special about blending in with the locals, watching the city wake up, and seeing how people go about their daily lives. My first stop was Balti Dramaturg, Tallinn's bustling market. The energy here is contagious, vendors calling out, the aroma of fresh bread and spices in the air, and colorful stalls overflowing with local produce, handmade crafts, and quirky souvenirs. It's the perfect place to get a taste of authentic Estonian life, and you can find everything from vintage clothes to organic honey. I couldn't resist sampling some traditional Estonian street food. For just a few euros, I tried piping hot dumplings filled with savory meat and sweet pastries dusted with sugar. Each bite was a delicious introduction to local flavors, Simple, hearty, and made with love. The market isn't just about food, it's a social hub. I chatted with friendly vendors, watched families shop for their weekly groceries, and saw friends catching up over coffee. It felt like a true slice of Tallinn life. Next, I wandered over to Telliskivi Creative City, a vibrant district that's become the heart of Tallinn's creative scene. The area is bursting with colorful murals, indie boutiques, and pop-up art installations. Every corner offers something new to discover, and the best part, it's totally free to explore. I watched artists at work, listened to live music drifting from a nearby cafe, and browsed through shops selling handmade jewelry and quirky gifts. The creative energy here is inspiring, and it's easy to lose track of time just soaking it all in. Off the main tourist path, I stumbled upon a cozy bookshop tucked away on a quiet street, a hidden courtyard blooming with wildflowers, and a bakery where locals gathered for their afternoon treat. These little discoveries made the day feel extra special. For dinner, I found a small neighborhood eatery and ordered a steaming bowl of seljanka soup. This hearty, tangy soup is a local favorite, packed with vegetables, meat, and a hint of spice. It was the perfect comfort food after a day of exploring, and it didn't break the bank. Seeking out these local spots and hidden gems made my experience in Tallinn so much richer and more memorable. It's the little moments, sharing a laugh with a vendor, discovering a mural, or enjoying a meal with locals, that truly bring a city to life. As the sun set over the city, painting the skyline in golden hues, I felt grateful for the chance to see Tallinn through a local's eyes. It was the perfect way to wrap up my $140 Tallinn adventure. Ready for my top Tallinn money-saving tips? Use public transport, grab a day pass or travel card for cheap, easy rides. Eat like a local. Supermarkets, bakeries, and market stalls offer tasty meals for less. Always check for student discounts, combo tickets, and free entry days at museums. Take advantage of free walking tours, city parks, and open-air events. Tallinn is full of them. For souvenirs, skip tourist shops and buy handmade items at local markets. Bring a reusable water bottle. Tallinn's tap water is clean and free. Stay in hostels or guest houses for better value and a chance to meet fellow travelers. Loving these Tallinn tips? Hit subscribe and ring the bell for more budget adventures and travel inspiration. Let's recap. In 3 days, I explored Old Town museums, parks, markets, and local cafes, all for $140. Careful planning and local tips let me experience Tallinn's highlights without missing out. If you have your own Tallinn hacks, share them in the comments. Subscribe for more honest guides and travel inspiration. Next stop coming soon. Thanks for joining me on this Tallinn adventure. I hope you're inspired to plan your own budget trip. Share your tips and favorite spots in the comments. Let's help each other travel smarter. See you in the next video.